Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Well, the big day's here. It's day 25 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar for 2023. Let's move it up. Day 25. Here we go. This is the big one. Let's see what's behind this door. I'll just fetch in my letter opener and let's see what we've got. So we were expecting the 30ml bottle. That's what's there. And this is Raise a Glass. Yes, certainly very festive that, isn't it? Let's move the calendar. This now empty calendar. That's destined for the recycle bin. Diamine Raise a Glass. So we've got a purple colour down here at the bottom. As I said, it's 30ml. Now, it doesn't say here if it's like a sheen or a shimmer. But if we turn it over, we can see through the bottle. Here we've got a shimmer. Can you see that there? That's like a, I don't know, I want to say like a brownie colour. We'll see when we open it though, won't we? So let's start to irritate this, or agitate it, should I say. See how easily this goes into its suspension. There we go. So that's all mixed up. Pop it to one side. We'll fetch in our colouring card. There we go. So I'll give this one more shake, make sure everything's nice and mixed up. In comes my cotton bud. The lid there was trying to escape for a minute. I accidentally put it on its side. So it looks a very dark purple. I mean, purple ink. Purple Inkvent calendar. Yeah, could be reason for it. Very dark though, isn't it? One more dip. Then in the centre part, we go nice and thick. And then single pass down the side. Switch in the Serendipity dip pen. So my dip pen of testing. So we've got Diamine Raise a Glass. Bit early in the day for me to be raising a glass at the moment, but I will do so later on. I've got some sparkling wine to have with my Christmas lunch. So this is Inkvent 2023, day 25. There we go. I can already see some shimmer coming through. It's got like a greeny colour to it. Let's pop that to one side, give that a chance to dry. Whilst that's drying, we'll fetch in the Endless Recorder notebook, 68 GSM Tomoe River paper. Let's give this another mix because some of that shimmer particles have already settled. Let's give it a shake, agitate this up again, give that pen another drink. So we've got here day 25. Can you believe it? Christmas Day here already. And it's Diamine Raise a Glass. Drying time, so we go, there's immediate, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. Let's go on the line below. After a minute, still smudging a bit. I've got plenty of ink on my fingers. Looks like there's a bit of gold coming through there on my finger. Not sure if the light's catching that or not. Let's write a sentence. Yeah, that's quite nice. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put that, this is my blotting card, underneath there. I'm going to give this another shake. Get that into suspension. Because this is day 25, I thought, what I'll do, let's try doing a swatch on this Tomoe River paper. See what that looks like as well. I'll even go as far, I'll stretch the budget, I'll use a clean cotton bud. So I've given that another shake. So let's swatch on here as well, see what this looks like on the Tomoe River paper. So there, we've gone fairly just like one pass. Here, what I'll do another quick dip. This has got the thicker layer. just to see what they're like when they dry. This is why I've put this down here. Although saying that, looking over the page, it doesn't seem to have gone through too bad. Doesn't seem to have gone through too badly. Let's pop this to the side, give that a good time to dry. Whilst it's drying, we would normally be looking at my advent calendar first, but we finished that yesterday. There were only 24 days on the chocolate advent calendar, so we're going straight to the gift from my loving wife. Here we go. So it's a box. Do you know what? I'm going to guess it's a pen. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. So we've got a white box. Purple stains on my hands, a white box. Not a good mix, is it? So the white box, let's turn it over. So we've got Pens by Casey, custom made in Australia. So this is a Pens by Casey pen. And it's a custom hybrid 14 after dinner mint, Gidgee and resin gloss finish, Yoho number 6 1.1, so it's a stub nib. And it was actually made on the 3rd of September. I know it's been in the house for quite a while. So let's take that off. So we've got the box here. There's a sticker there on the top of it, which I'm guessing is Casey's logo. Just a plain black box. Opening it up. And look at that. Wow, is that not a beautiful pen? So we've got this gorgeous wood. This is this Gidgee wood, which is an Australian wood. Then we've got this beautiful, it's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Let's unscrew. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So it's cartridge converter. There's the converter in there. Let me screw this back down. The threads, they're a little bit stiff. So that's something I'll need to look at. It could be they just need working a bit. And then under the bed there was nothing else. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pop this away. Why I'm popping it away, let me pop it in the right way around. I'm going to do first impressions on this, but I won't be doing that until later on. So I'm going to pop that away. Can't wait to get in there and do first impressions on this. I'll just pop that to one side. So the swatch has had time to dry. So let's fetch in that colouring card again. So here we go, Diamine Razor Glass. So the base colour purple. Then, I don't know, is it a shimmer or is it a chameleon? Not sure, because it seems to have greens in there, but like some silvery and maybe some goldy colours. Is that maybe a bit of sheen? Not sure about that. Maybe it's just where I've gone thick. But it certainly looks like there's gold as well on that thicker area. If we look at the writing on there, so again we've got loads of that green coming through. Very pretty. Now I do have some comparisons. So the first one is by Cult Pens. The purple is a bit lighter and this has got a gold sheen on it. So that's Cult Pens Little Pip or Diamine Philip, I believe. The next one I've got is from last year. This is Deck the Halls. So this is like a dustier purple. And again, there's little bits of pink like chameleon in there or shimmer. Diamine Mon Bodo's Hat, my favourite deep purple. So the base colour, yeah, there's very close similarities there. Let me just see if I can get them both in the camera at the same time. So I think the base colour are very similar. And then the final one, Diamine Solar Storm. So the purple is a lot paler, but here we've got that green shimmer as well, and we've got some red there. And again, I think when you see the shimmer coming through, the shimmers do look quite similar. So they're my comparisons. Let's move this out of the way and we'll take a look at the chromatography. Now this is still wet, so I'm going to try not to touch it down too much. Nice standard chromatography here. So we've got a little bit of a pinkish line where I drew my line on it. Some pale purple, then we go into some nice pinks. Then we come back to the purples until we get to the top where we've got like a dark bluish type fringe at the top there. Leave that to dry. We'll fetch back in that Endless Recorder notebook. So here we go. So where I've written, let's look at that first. So the first line there, where it was freshly dipped, just look at that. Loads of that green shimmer coming through. Not so much on the sentence. That seems to be more of the purple. I had to wipe off a bit of the nib though, because it was, as you can see, I was getting ink all over me. I'd gone up onto the actual section when I dipped it in, so that might have taken off some of the excess. So that could explain that a little bit. Where I've done this swatch though is quite interesting. So where I went light, we can see a lot more of the purple. In here, yes, I can still see some greens, but I can see like a silvery type shimmer or chameleon coming through as well. Where I've done on really heavy, you know, there, definitely seeing silvers, definitely seeing greens. Really quite interesting. I'm hoping the camera catches this, otherwise it's not very interesting just seeing the flat purple. But certainly to the eye, and yes, I know I'm under very bright light here, seeing gorgeous shimmer. So this is the final day, day 25 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar of 2023, Razor Glass. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a really nice day, whatever you celebrate. Even if you don't celebrate, what can you do that's special today? Please hit the thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.